What's up, y'all? This your girl Alice with Rise With Me. And we getting ready to do a read. Alright. I was doing the pre-shuffle, but before I started doing the pre-shuffle, the Devine was letting me know that a lot of y'all feel something trying to come towards y'all. Now, in the physical realm, there has been no evidence of it showing up, but yet and still your intuition is telling you that something is coming forward. Alright? Now, when I shuffled your person's deck, it was letting me know that this individual made themselves a karmic when it comes to you. Are they your divine counterpart? Yes. But the fact still remains that they still have not learned the lesson. Right now, they're dealing with a lot of stuff. Right now, they're jealous of you. Right now, they're going through a form of the dark night of the soul. They are not completely going through the dark night of the soul because they still will not face themselves. Part of what you're feeling is what they're feeling. They are still using forms of witchcraft, trying to keep you blocked in, trying to keep you caged in, to keep someone else from coming near you, while they still go out here and do whatever they desire. But they're trying to keep you caged in and stuck like Chuck. Alright? They're trying to avoid a tower moment when it comes to you. And what is that tower moment? Them knowing your worth, you finding out what your worth is, and them seeing you go off with someone else because they know your worth. They know what you are capable of. They just didn't realize that you will wake up and realize who you are and what you are capable of, which is so much more than what they have been giving you. And that's that tower. They trying to figure out how can they avoid having a tower moment when it comes to you. So let's get into this. Let's see a little bit more about your person. Your person is saying that you're no longer giving to them. I'm hearing that you don't even have a desire to give to them. But those scales are being balanced. They got themselves tied up with some people that they should have steered clear of. So, whew. And you went in hermit mode. You just totally went in hermit mode. You was like, you're no longer holding on. I mean, you're no longer stuck. And it's eating at this individual that you're no longer stuck. And it's eating at this individual that they can no longer work that alchemy, that witchcraft on you. So they're seeing that you made your decision and you walked away. But they have not used temperance at all. Anything that they have thrown at you has not worked. And I'm hearing not only what they have thrown at you, but other people that they recruited and tried to turn against you. None of it is working for them. Now they're in a dungeon within their own head. They're in a dungeon. Now they have to go through that heartache and that pain with the Three of Swords being above. And they have to face what is true with that Ace of Swords laying right above their heads. See, they know the truth. And it hurts them because they know what is true. T-R-U-E. They can no longer operate in their truth, which is T-R-U-T-H, which is constantly changing. Now they're having to face the facts. And I'm hearing in a lot of cases that the divine has put them in a position that they have no choice but to face the facts. They have to go by what is true, T-R-U-E. See, they can't change it up anymore. Because of their wrongdoing, they're not having any justice. All right. See, the divine called judgment and lifted you up out of the storm. See, the divine removed you. See, this individual thought that they had one-upped you and moved you to the side like you wasn't, excuse my French, I'm hearing shit. Like you wasn't shit. Like they just wiped their ass with you and just let you go. But they didn't realize that it was not them. It was the divine that lifted you up on higher ground. The divine called judgment and lifted you up and set you aside by yourself away from all of these people for your own good. All right, divine told me to go to the next day. All righty, divine. See, they're sitting back watching you. They're keeping an eye on you. They're watching you. They're trying to devise a plan to come towards you, to offer you an offer, but it's just a night offer. You're an emperor or empress within your own right. So anything that they bringing towards you right now is a scheme. It's a plan. They still have not gone through that dark night of the soul. They just trying to come into you because things are not going right in their life, but they still attached to someone else. See, they still not using good judgment. And that spine that they doing on you ain't doing them no good. They're not able to get any information on you, and any information that they get is false information. So it's not doing them any good. See, they feeling like things are not over with y'all. They know that if they come in like they coming in, it ain't right. They don't want me to tell this one. They don't want me to tell this one. Like I said, yeah, they don't like me telling this one. See, I told you, they still sitting back trying to devise a plan so that there will not be a ending and a new beginning when it comes to you. They sitting there, they trying to devise a plan, they trying to come up with a plan, they plotting, they scheming. Because things are not working in their life for ones in reverse. Because they don't have any stability. They are not on a solid foundation. So they coming in trying to bamboozle you. I just heard bamboozle you. Because they not happy. 10 of Cups in reverse. I told y'all, they ain't got no happiness. The one that they chose over you. I'm hearing the ones, plural, that they chose over you ain't serving them no purpose. See, they thought that they was going to have a victory, but they didn't have a victory. But they see that you are having a victory. They seeing everything that they sent out there, those people that they tried to pit against you, sitting back in the background, seeing that you are devouring everything that they done sent at you and that they know that your person sent at you. And they're amazed. And they're looking at it like, wait a minute. See, they don't want me to tell it. They looking at it like, okay, if this individual was so evil, talking about you, the divine being, if they were so evil, why is this stuff that we throwing at them not affecting them? So they looking at it and they're amazed. And now they are starting to see that you were the true divine being to begin with. That you got lied on and they got hoodwinked and bamboozled. They see that you are able to block everything that's being thrown at you. Ain't nothing that's being thrown at you working. See, none of that witchcraft that's been thrown at you is working. It's like Archangel Michael himself is blocking everything that comes toward you. Your ancestors, your way showers, your guides. Everything that's being thrown at you, you've been able to escape it. See, they thought that they were going to be able to have you tied up and hung up, but you're not tied up. You're not hung up. You're working on your foundation, 10 of Pentacles. You're very stable. You're concentrating on your money and your family. And I'm hearing it's only your immediate family. Meaning if you have children, that's the only ones that you're dealing with. See, they didn't show you no love. And you not all up in your feelings no more like you once were. See, they didn't plant in your garden. They didn't plant in your garden at all. They kept planting in other people's gardens. But you kept planting in theirs. And you're no longer doing it. So they wonder what's what. But the people, they seeing what's what now. They're seeing that they got hoodwinked and bamboozled. They're amazed at everything that they know that they throwed at you as well as that individual. They seeing it all for what it is. They seeing that they reaping karma because they went along with the lies that was told on you. Instead of checking with their ancestors, way showers, and guides. They went out here participating in spells and stuff against you. And I'm hearing that they even recruited some people who specialize in black magic. And those people are reaping what they sowed too, because they knew that they were to check with their ancestors, wayshows, and guides, but they allowed greed to take over. Now they have reaped and are reaping, and now I'm hearing that they getting ready to go after that individual. See, they didn't have a victory in love like they thought they was gonna have. Because they didn't use good judgment. They didn't use good judgment at all. They did not realize when they were trying to take from you. I'm hearing they were trying to take your gifts. They didn't realize that they were not able to wield those gifts. See, you're the only one that can wield those particular gifts. See, they thought that they had bamboozled you and just took. But see, the divine came in and took that back. Now they all heartache and pain. They all hurt and tied up in their head. They have no defense. 9 of Wands in reverse. Because they're operating out of ego. And they knew that they were supposed to have been with you. They knew it. But they didn't do right by you. They're not on higher ground. But the divine has been making you solid. That wheel did not turn in their favor. They didn't have that love that they thought that they was going to have. They hooked up with a Queen of Wands in reverse. Confirmation. They hooked up with someone who bamboozled them, told them that, hey, I know how to work witchcraft. I can do this. I can do that. I can teach you how to get their powers. Talking about your gifts. I can teach you how to use them. How's that working for you? It didn't work, did it? I'm just saying. I'm just the messenger. See, the divine had you to work on yourself. Because the divine knew what you had went through was not justified. So the divine is not allowing this individual to come nowhere near you. They can't move towards you. They can't even communicate with you now. You're having wish fulfillment. But I'm going to tell you like this. Somebody is coming in. Somebody has a twinkle in their eye for you. You amaze this individual that's looking at you. You're no longer carrying those burdens. You're no longer listening to the lies that were told on you. See, the divine moved you away. You know that lies and stuff have been told on you, but hey, it is what it is. See, you're no longer holding on. You ain't trying to scheme on this individual. Have you always been squeaky clean? No. But did you try to go in and intentionally devise a plan to hurt this individual? No, you didn't. You're no longer resting. See, that casket that they tried to build for you, that cage that they tried to encase you in, The divine freed you from that. The divine, y'all know it only go 30 minutes. But anyway, the divine removed you from those third parties, from this King of Wands. You know your divine counterpart, the one that's been working a craft on you. Now this divine counterpart of yours, which ain't so divine right now, looking over their shoulders because they made the wrong decision. Now the divine has them blocked off from you. See? You're wielding your gifts. You're wielding that sword of righteousness, of what is true, against all of that craft that is being thrown at you. They weren't able to keep you hung up because they made the wrong choice. That betrayal that they sent at you, it didn't touch you. It may have hindered you a little bit, but it didn't touch you. The divine gave you a brand new solid start against this mofo that tried to keep you stuck. But see, the divine kept you away from the conflict, did not allow you to plant any more seeds in their garden, even though they still trying to work that craft on you. They still trying to juggle you and someone else. That's what they coming in with, trying to juggle you and someone else. See, you're not up in your head because you know that they have not gone through a transformation. It's that simple. You know for yourself that they have not gone through a transformation. So you call judgment by not holding on to this mofo. You have had an ending and a new beginning. Why? Because you are the high priestess. Because you went within. But see, they are not allowed to move forward when it comes to you. Their money is running out. You still over here practicing self-love. And you still loving toward other people. The divine had you to avoid that tower that they were trying to bring in on you. The divine moved you forward away from this Knight of Wands in reverse. That was trying to be sneaky, but they weren't able to be sneaky because you are the high priestess. The divine showed you everything that is going on. The divine showed you everything. Every single thing. They still trying to devise a plan, but they still can't work that alchemy. They still do not know how to temper themselves. They can't spy on you even though they're trying. All the information that they're getting is disrupted, is distorted. You're no longer holding on. You're no longer going through that dark night of the soul. You're no longer offering them your cup. You no longer see this individual as wish fulfillment. And every craft that they trying to send against you, know every craft that they trying to send against you, it is not profiting them anything. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So anything that they sending at you ain't working. They still trying to be an itch in your life. Because they have not gone through a transformation. They were not able to keep you caged up. Nothing is solid when it comes to them. But you, the divine, gave you a brand new start. You done gone on about your business. But they still trying to wreak havoc. They still trying to bring chaos into your life. still thinking that you are just nothing but a mere option to them. But see, you ain't given to that no more. The divine has brought you out of having to go within. They didn't offer you shit but a fishy ass offer. And you ain't accepting them fishy ass offers anymore. Because you know that they've been trying to scry on you. Scrying ain't nothing but spying. But they still left in the dark. They still don't know nothing when it comes to you. They don't know. They don't know nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. They know that they're not happy. They know that they were a karmic in your life. Now they sitting there getting drunk, trying to numb how they feel. Because they know the divine is not allowing them. The divine is not allowing them to bring a cup of bullshit into your life anymore. The divine ain't having it. The divine is not allowing them to juggle you anymore. The divine ain't having it. Because they're not able to walk away from where they're at and be with you. They know that you were wish fulfillment. They know that you made them happy. But see, they had to go with the naysayers and stuff. You know, you the empress. You sitting in your own power, in divine power. While they went back to someone else from their past. And you had the strength to free yourself and have a victory. You had the strength to free yourself to have a victory. Now the divine is allowing you to know what they're sending at you. But you still full of love. You still have unconditional love. And I'm hearing that that's what they hate about you. They hate that everything that they put you through and what they know for a fact, what other people have put you through, and you still standing in love. Because you are of the divine. You are the divine. You are of love. And they can't stand it. See, your ancestors, your way showers, your guides, all them mofos that was trying to bring you heartache and pain, gathered every last one of those naysayers together, and they are now bound. They can't work their craft on you. They have no more power over you. I'm hearing that the divine has given you power over scorpions and serpents. The divine gave you the strength when it came to all of those burdens, when it came to them sneaky ass mofos that was rigging, and I heard nigga rigging, and y'all know when it comes to that shit just don't fucking work. And I said nigga, not nigga. See, old Kings of Cups, your divine counterpart, was off with their goons, devising a plan, you know, to work that craft against you. Confirmation. See, they were trying to disassemble you. While they were trying to disassemble you, they wound up disassembling them own selves. You know. They tried to have you in that hangman position, but they put their own self. You see how reckless this joker is? While they were trying to burn everything down around you, they wound up burning everything down around themselves. And you still standing in love. Even though they brought all of this up to your door. They brought the storm and stuff to your door. And you still holding your cup. You still having unconditional love. While they were devising a plan to work against you. Y'all see that shovel back there? I'm hearing they even work graveyard magic on you. Death magic. I'm hearing that they had a scheme. Insurance fraud is what I'm hearing. See, they thought that they were going to bury you. Y'all see that casket? That chest? They thought that they were going to bury you and get rich scheme off of you. Thinking that you didn't know what was going on. But at the end of the road, when they thought that they was getting ready to game, it wasn't nothing but another map in there. Try again. Because X didn't fucking mark the spot. It brought a tower in for them. But the divine is bringing someone in to you. Y'all see that hope? Somebody gained knowledge of what they was doing. And now they all mad up in their head. Y'all see that look on her face? She ain't happy at all. They tried to get you stuck like Chuck with the devil. Now the devil hanging over their head. Like we said a while ago when it came to their king of wands. They got to look over their shoulder. They're still stuck in that cycle. Still out here doing the same thing, different year, same fucking plan. They still scheming on other people too. And you, the divine is moving you around. The divine has you solid. You stable within your own right. But them, they going down. They in a shit storm right now. Because of that alchemy that they were trying to work on you. Now they're blindfolded. And they don't know which way to go. You put your light out so that they couldn't see it, but your light is still shining. But it is hid from them. You know them moths that used to come and feed off of your light. You. You off having a good time because you learned how to alchemize. You are the true empress, the true goddess within your own right. And they still hooked to the devil. You know, the one that they thought that they was going to have the victory with. Look at this. They the one who stuck like Chuck in that coffin that they tried to devise for you. And you are the divine. You that mummy that was risen. You know, the one that they tried to tie up, the one that they tried to bury, but wound up doing it to themselves because they were trying to devise plans. And I'm hearing that they stuck all kind of spying devices all over your house and your vehicle and everything. And I'm hearing that the divine allowed you to know that too. The divine allowed you to know where they had planted every last one of them. But I'm going to tell you, it's an inspector that has found out what is true. And they have solid evidence on them. Because they left a trail. They left a trail. When they was offering them fishy ass fucking offers. Because the same thing that they did to you, they did to other people. Now they all up in their head, wishing on a star. You know, that star which is you. They are wishing on a star. And that star is you. Y'all, I've done a lot of stuff in my life. A lot of stuff that I ain't proud of. But I never intentionally set out to hurt anyone. Have I hurt people? Yes. Intentionally? No. But this individual and the group of people that they're affiliated with, they intentionally set out to hurt people. They even tried to get you tied up in some bullshit. The Divine is telling me to tell y'all, whoever this resonates with, go do a credit report on yourself. And check and see if any insurance policies have been taken out on you. You may just find out that you're deceased and you still in the land of the living. Well, y'all, this Alice Age, that individual is not having wish fulfillment because you took your cup back. It ain't over. I'm hearing it's not over. Because everything that they tried to hide when it came to you, you already know. The Divine has illuminated everything to you. That individual really didn't have no love for you. How can they have love for you and they don't even love themselves? You know, those that was working that craft on you, and not only you, but I'm hearing that they worked it on other people too. Y'all, I'm getting up out of this energy because I really don't care for this energy. And everybody that they thought that they had on their side, finally seeing them for who they truly are. And they're not standing on higher ground. This is your divine counterpart. The one who was caught up with them third parties, but did not get you caught up with them third parties. Their plan didn't work. Their plan didn't work. Y'all, this man Alice Age with Rise With Me. Come on over here, Rise. Continue to love and stand in your power. Because the divine got you.